Now, I am in Manchester for 2 weeks between Christmas and New Year's. What that means is I need to find a gym to train in during these 2 weeks. I spent time searching for a gym that's good for me to train in, and I came with 3 options, and I decided, why not try all 3? And so this week, we are trying out 3 gyms in Manchester, cheap versus expensive. And I am at the most expensive option. But first, this is the cheapest option, £17 a month. We have PureGym. Okay, so I'm quite far through the workout at the moment. Initial thoughts when I first came in, big warehouse gym, I love it. I like a big open space. Coming from London, you don't get that much space. It feels like everything's crammed in. So first impression is big and open, very bright as well. You've got floor to ceiling windows around the cardio area. So that's a big plus. Machines here, mostly matrix. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of matrix machines, just because I think sometimes the bar path isn't that right, the machine doesn't feel too smooth. The resistance path also either doesn't feel right, or the resistance profile of the machine doesn't feel right in terms of like whether it's constant, which bits of the movement is the hardest, can you adjust which bit of the movement, which bit of the range of motion is the hardest part of it. There's not a lot of leeway or room to adjust there. So for me, I think nationwide pure gyms are with matrix anyways. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the brand of machines. Saying that, you can still get a very good workout in, like I did today. Again, this is a very cheap gym, so for the price, you definitely get it for value. And this is 24 hours as well, so that's another huge plus. You've got all the equipment that you would really need for a decent workout. You've got your Smith machines, you've got your barbells, you've got like a CrossFit area, a strip, you've got a load of machines at your disposal. So it doesn't really matter what I think, because ultimately I'm just one person and I'm not going to be able to give you an objective opinion. So today I've got
Lee.
I've got Lee here, and Lee has very kindly agreed to give me his opinion on this gym in general.
In terms of PureGym.
Yeah, in terms of this specific.
Okay,
PureGym,
in this
yeah,
way.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to other PureGyms, I work
Yeah.
on one as well. This is one of the best ones in terms of equipment, the spacing.
Yeah.
The price is probably bang on, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
it's not too expensive. And the stuff that you actually get in here as well, like obviously you got the prowler tracks, you got the power bars, you got more benches than other PureGyms that I've been to anyway. So for the price, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't really speak for the other 2 gyms. I've not been to them yet, but definitely for the price. And this one here is I'll say like at least 9.5.
Yeah,
9.5 out of 10.
yeah. That's one of the things I first noticed. Like, there's so many machines here because I'm from London. I'm not used to such a big space.
Yeah.
And I assume you don't really have to wait around for that much.
No. Especially today.
Thank you. And just out of interest for the viewers out there, what kind of training do you do normally? Like bodybuilding, powerlifting, CrossFit, or a mix of everything? Just keep fit, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
definitely powerlifting.
Yeah.
So that's the main focus, the way I'm training for. Should be competing in the next few months or so.
Oh, nice.
But the only reason I come here as well is because they got the power bars, which are good for powerlifting as well.
Yeah.
So that's one of the big reasons why I come to this gym as well.
Yeah. That's very nice. And just worried taking too much of the time.
That's right.
Lastly, if you had to rate this gym out of 10, what rating would you give it?
Yeah, I'll say 9. Like 9.5, 9 out of 10. Compared to other pure gyms as well, this is one of the best ones I've been to. So yeah, definitely 9.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No.
I'll let you use a pre-workout. In my opinion, I would give this gym I would say 6 out of 10. The reason behind the scoring is I'm a bodybuilder and I like to train in quite a bodybuilding environment in terms of people pushing each other, seeing other people train intensely. And I guess in a commercial gym, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I guess to suit my needs, it doesn't work as well as a bodybuilding gym. I would have said earlier, again, the machinery, for me, I'm not the biggest fan. So that's why I give it a 6 out of 10. However, given its price point, maybe I'll bump it up a little bit. As you heard before, a member of this gym rated it a 9. So because of the price point, I'm willing to bump it up to a midpoint, so 7.5. Hello guys, so we are now at Muscle Manor. So this is a mid-priced option. Monthly memberships here cost £60. I got a weekly pass, which cost £25, which I think is pretty nice, considering the day pass here is £12.50. I've already had a brief tour of the gym, and my first impression is really good for the price point. This is also not too far from where I'm staying at the moment, so that's a huge plus. It's a new gym. They've recently built this, so it's not 100% complete yet. I understand that they are adding a Hyrox area outside that is going to be tented, and then the roof is going to come off in the summer. For whatever reason, Hyrox people that decided to click on my video, well, if you're ever in Manchester, there's a Hyrox gym here as well. Okay, so good and bad. Let's start with the pros first. For the price point, really good gym, good equipment, good vibe, very good decoration. You really get the bodybuilding gym vibe there, intensity. It's one of those things where, like, when you step in, you're there. They've got saunas, showers, posing room. Posing room's a really big plus for me. When I come up to, show preparation, I'm going to have to spend a lot more time in the posing room. So that's a really big bonus for me. They'll have a cold plunge coming in, and you can book that along with the sauna, I think. And they also have an outdoor area, Hyrox. So that's pretty nice. The cons, certain bits of machinery I think they can do with another one, for example, like a cable row, a seated cable row. They only have one in the whole gym, unless I missed it, which I don't think I have. I think that kind of like a staple back movement, they could add another one. Maybe, the chest press, seated chest press could add another one potentially. But yeah, overall, regardless of that, very good. I would give it, personally, for the price point, a 9. The one point missing is probably, as I said, the certain machines have, I think they could do with another one. Not that that's a big problem, because at the moment, between Christmas and New Year's, is quite empty. But I can envision that come New Year's time, when that's packed and you want to do cable seated row, you're going to have to find an alternative, which, to be fair, there are, like seated row machines, chest supported, great mind muscle connection, great movement, great exercise, but sometimes you want to do, a cable seated row, recruit a little bit of that posterior chain as well to stabilize yourself. So that might be a little bit of a problem. But I didn't take too many points away from it, because come New Year's Day, however many machines you have, you're always going to have to wait, because, New Year's is when, there's a big influx of people going to the gym wherever you are. So I'm not going to take too many points of that, hence I only took 1 off it. But yeah, the decor and stuff. Oh, they have meal prep, pre and post workout meals and stuff going on as well. I think meal prep will be happening soon, because it's a relatively new gym. But I mean, that to me sounds like the perfect plan. And you have like this, a nice seating area outside as well, where you can get some work done. So overall, I'd rate this very highly, 9 out of 10. And now, let's move on to the most expensive gym. And I am at the most expensive option of this video, that is. I am at Frontline Fit Performance Centre today. The membership here costs £100 a month, so that makes it the most expensive option of this video. First impressions, I've literally just got here, and it is absolutely insane. They are absolutely decked out with Prime and Atlantis equipment. That, if you know anything about brands, that is pretty much like top tier, and it's completely decked out. So they definitely didn't skimp on any costs on like machines, equipment, etc. I also really like that warehouse vibe. It feels like when I come in, I'm in my zone and I can really, really hone in on my training and stuff. I do know a lot of pros train here, so obviously you're certified as well. You have some garage doors here as well. It would be great if they opened it, but it is quite gloomy and rainy outside, so maybe that's why they don't open it. But yeah. Okay, so all done with the workout. Oh God, it's very, very, very thick. Barely got any of it through the straw. So this is a great gym overall. I'd give it 9 out of 10. Um, the, the equipment and atmosphere and decor definitely justifies the price. And I think because I come from London, £100 a month isn't really like, isn't even that extortionate. And the amount of stuff, quality of stuff that you get here is absolutely insane. Probably, I'd say, even one of the best in the country. So, yeah, 9 out of 10. The reason why I didn't give it 10 out of 10 is because the garage door wasn't open. It would have been cool to feel like it was a bit of an outdoor gym. I do understand that it's absolutely freezing outside, so yeah, absolutely insane. What a gym. Only reason why I may not come here every single time for the duration of my stay in Manchester is because it does take me like 47 minutes, if I time it right, to get here, at least 47 minutes. So both ways, it's going to take quite a long time. I need to get a bus and then walk for 20 minutes to get here. On my way here, the bus kind of skipped my stop. And I was like, oh shit, I'm not going to get my workout and filming done in time because today is Christmas Eve and it shuts at 2. So I ended up getting an Uber here. Felt really bougie. Now I am faced with a dilemma. Do I get the bus back or do I get an Uber? Bus, Uber. So these has been cheapest, mid, and most expensive option that we visited today. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Out of the 3, this one would be my favorite gym. Well, I think what I've learned from this trip is that gyms in Manchester are a lot bigger and better than London, where because land is so expensive in London, everything's just crammed into one space. You get good equipment, you get, gyms with good equipment. The gym that I go to in London has really good equipment, but the atmosphere, decor, spacing wise is not, and you can't compare it. Obviously this is in a Manchester warehouse, it's easier to get such a space, but yeah, moral of the story, great gyms in Manchester, and I will see you all next time. Bye.